Hello and what is up, my friends? Thunderbob here, and tonight we are checking out another new game. This is Gestalt, Steam and Cinder. This is from developer Metamorphosis Games. This just released yesterday, July 16th, 2024. And this is a new one. It's on Steam, mostly positive reviews. It is a Metroidvania. It says it's inspired by 16 and 32-bit classics. Gestalt, Steam, and Cinder fuses tight 2D platforming and exhilarating combat with an engrossing twist-laden narrative in a stunningly handcrafted steampunk world. I'm a big fan of Metroidvania games, and steampunk is a motif that I don't think is used enough. I do like it when I see it, but I feel like it is something that a lot of time is overlooked. We're gonna jump in and check out like the first 30 minutes or so, and let's just begin. Let's get started here. Without warning, the heavens split and our world was sundered. Our ancestors called it the Calamity. I'm digging that music. Dun, dun. The Calamity tore open a rift in the earth, a gate into the abyss, a dark and twisted realm. Foul demons burst forth from the gate, ravaging the remnants of civilization and pushing humanity to the brink of extinction. In our darkest hour, we reached into the abyss beyond the gate and stole the power of the abyss for ourselves. But such terrible power was too great for man to wield alone, and so, to gain the power to slay demons, we needed to become demons ourselves. Wreathed in steam and bound by steel, we harnessed the power of the abyss into mighty armors. A band of great warriors, the Acadians, donned the armors and pushed the beasts back through the gate and sealed it shut. But wielding the power of the abyss came with a terrible cost, and such tainted power is never denied its due toll. One by one, the Echians, led by the betrayer, succumbed to the corrupted power flowing through the armors, all save one. The the Achaean knight, clad in radiant chrome, clung to his humanity and bested the betrayer and his corrupted brethren. The betrayer defeated the remaining Achaeans. I'm saying that differently every single time. Were cast out, exiled into the wasteland, and the armors destroyed. The world left in ruin, humanity raised a final citadel, a haven from the maddening waste. Canaan, the Steam City. They're kind and kin forever, bearing the mark of the armor. The Achaeans swore vengeance, swore to reclaim the power of the abyss for themselves and remake the world anew. Generations have passed. The vanguard, Canaan's greatest warriors, stand tall against the Achaeans' threat, fighting a war we thought would never end. Okay. Until perhaps today. I'm digging it. It's a little verbose for the beginning of this type of game. I love like where they just drop you into the world and let you explore, but it's a pretty good setup. Careful, one of those straw dummies doesn't sneak up on you, Renard. You can hardly keep still. Tell me you aren't feeling the same. Is it really possible that Balthazar managed it after all the centuries of bloodshed? Seems too good to be true. An end to the war, that's what I heard him say, and that man doesn't mince words or make promises he can't keep. Is that disappointment in your voice? Worried that we'll be out of work if there are no Achaeans lurking in the depths? This war, it's all we've ever known, Cass. Not a single living Canaanite has known peace. This thing, it's in our blood, is seeped into our steel. But a chance for real peace, if Balthazar found a way to end the war, I don't know. It's scarcely been 20 years since the scleroma outbreak. Hard to imagine anyone forgiving those monsters for what they did. Least of all Red. What in do you think she's going to say about this? That girl, hell, she's held a grudge against the Comitium for nearly 20 years for manning the old quarter. Imagine she'll be real sour about the idea of breaking bread with the ones who caused the scleroma outbreak. Best damn blade in the Steam City and still refuses to join us. Sure could use her at a time like this. It's a little much for like the first 30 seconds of the game. I actually like the Metroidvanias, like You know, Metroid Prime is one of my favorite games of all time. And while you're scanning stuff, most of the story is, like, environmental. There's very little, like, dialogue, very little, like, you're just kind of wandering around and exploring this ancient ruin. I do hope this contraption is working. The job is simple. Locate and retrieve Simon, the latest of Ada's plucky assistants. No doubt you've seen him clambering over the stacks at Aletheia. Oh boy, somehow snuck into the vault searching for some artifact. His gimmicks is hidden in the lowest level, something very old and very valuable. Assuming the little deceptions I arranged works according to the plan, the Clockwork will have delivered you right into the belly of the vaults. If there is indeed some relic of great value down there, be sure to bring it back, would you? I hope it's not to that extent, like, before every... Like, I just kind of want, like, a big open world to explore. That's, like, my Metroidvania. Like, Metroid Prime, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, like, those old Game Boy and DS, Castlevania games were amazing. And, like, there's been just a huge glut of really good indie Castlevania games, I feel like. Ow. I did a playthrough of Tesla Lock. I think I could pop it from the inside if I had some way to run a charge through it. I did a playthrough of the Metroid Prime Remastered, and I am so hyped up for Metroid Prime 4. I didn't dig Metroid Dread a lot. I don't know, I just could not get into it. It's, I think it was like those insta-death encounters and the fact there was no way to avoid it, and I didn't love the exploration as much in Dread. I leveled up. So, like, I got a jump. There's no double jump at the moment. You got kind of a basic attack. You got a roll, which has a little bit of a delay. You can see that up at the top, actually, that green bar refilling. Feels a little long, but I wonder if you might be able to lower that. L2 does like a somersault backwards, and then R2 pulls out a gun, and I think I just used... I think I used my one bullet. Okay, we got wall jumping. Pew, Steam Ghost. These vents are filthy. Aletheia, what brings you to the arse end of the vaults? Bram, what are you doing scrounging around down here? Lured in by the promise of fortune last. Same as you, eh? Don't tell me Simon got you involved in this. Swore on his mom's honor he had a lead on some terrifically shiny relic. The Water of Life. It's a Tesla charged regenerative clotting agent. Between you and me last, I've worked the plans up for some old world tech. This looks like booze in a syringe. Oh, a spot better than that. One shot of this will restore flesh and bone. It'll fizzle after a couple of shots, so don't be going wild. Alright, so we got a flask. You found a consumable. Consumers are useful items that can help with Aletheia in her adventures. They can be consumed once equipped in a quick slot. Consume items from the quick slot while an active left bumper. To select the item, consume as a right bumper. So, like, it's not changing probably because I just have the one at the moment. I'm assuming I'll get some way to charge those. It wanted me to shoot that guy. Firing the gun requires energy. Fill up energy slot to fire off a single bullet. Regain energy by attacking enemies. Okay. By attacking these Clockwork mini enforcers to build up the energy, you can currently hold 1 bullet worth of energy. Unlock nodes on the gem board to increase your maximum slots to 4. This still doesn't feel like a lot, but the fact that it builds back up as you're killing guys, that kind of makes sense. Like, I just got enough for a bullet. That was pretty quick. Oh, I like that. The layer in the background. You see, like, the trains. That's cool. That's the kind of stuff that I feel like games on the Super Nintendo did to add, like, depth to a scene. Lots of layering and moving backgrounds and stuff. I really like that. Ow. I feel like I should have explored that room more, but what was it again? Plus to minus and minus to plus. That you, Simon? Huh. That fire red hair. You're Aletheia. Yeah, kid, I'm getting you out of this mess you managed to make down here. You were sent down here for me. That must have been rather pricey. Your boss is putting the bill. Isn't too happy. Let's go. He doesn't understand. I'm perfectly able to take care of myself. Besides, I'm on the cusp of a rather astonishing find. Take care of yourself. The whole damn vaults are in lockdown. Yes, well, I suppose things haven't exactly gone according to plan. Playtime's over. You're coming with me. That's strange. The ergodic erogdic array shouldn't be giving out readings like this. You might want to step back. Doesn't sound good. I really should be... Ooh. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Where am I? Is this Irkalla? What's going on here? Here's the Acatheans attack. I feel like they are introducing a lot of concepts and places and people in like the first 30 seconds, maybe the first 5 minutes of gameplay, which, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but for this genre, it's a little odd. Petrified bodies, the scleroma. Here in the heart of Irkalla? That's impossible. The outbreak happened over 20 years ago. There has to be somebody around who knows what's going on. So it seems like I'm probably got sent back in time because this was an old disease, or maybe the disease came back. I really do love the look. It's got that 2D pixel art, but it's not... A lot of games emulate it, but just make it blocky. This really looks like kind of an old school, like Super Nintendo, maybe early PlayStation 2D side-scroller. This all feels like a distant memory. The flames, I can barely... What in the hells is that? I hope I get one of those suits. Ooh, those death animations are nice. That armor, it can't be. The Betrayer? I'm back. What in the Erd just happened? Reminds me of Battlestar Galactica, like with frack, and they'd have like made up curse words. You're right, that blast of energy. How in Rust are you still in one piece? My damned head doesn't make any sense. I just saw Irkalla on fire. Irkalla some sort of dream? But you were dazed for only a moment. It was so real I could smell the smoke. What is that thing? Yeah, the stories of liturgy, yes? Not the time for more of your fairy tales. It's the point. This is a genuine tether, where the Acatheans repaired and recharged their legendary armors. I saw a golden armor and these horrible creatures. It rushed me through the smoke and flame, and then I was back here. It doesn't make any sense though, kid. Doesn't the liturgy say that all the armors were destroyed? Yeah, you read it, and well, kind of technically, the liturgy says the armors were lost. Without the armors, the tethers have no purpose, scrapped or left to rust, but how could you see the Betrayer and demons in Irkalla? We'll worry about that when what I saw later. For now, tell me what happened here, and you can see I'm not exactly wearing any armor. So her necklace is glowing. You've Soldner journal on you. Would you open up for me? The status menu. Your Soldners are so surprisingly fastidious with recording your adventure. Up here, the tabs in your journal. Always good to check these every now and then, but I'm sure you know that. I would like to open up your upgrades. Okay. Whoa. Big skill tree. Seems like this is gem of yours is channeling the tether's power. Allow me to explain. This power concentrates into ability points, or AP. I guess that there are different ways to get AP. Leveling up, finding more tethers. There might even be ways to find AP just lying out in the world. Seems you've earned a few ability points already. Let's see if we can't put one to work. How about we start with a stat node? This charming little pip is a health node. Channeling an ability point into one of these will increase your health. Other nodes might make you stronger, lucky, or even give you new abilities. Okay. There, just focus on a node and tap the confirm button and you decide to channel its power. Simple as that. I feel different. Incredible, your crystal is somehow drawing the power of the abyss. But drawing on the power of this for that armor? What could it mean? I've never read anything like this. Of course, I need you to focus. I've got plenty of questions, but this is hardly the time. We need to get you out of here. We've only just started. The deeper into the vaults you go, the more dangerous it gets. You're lucky to be alive. Those questions you have. Don't you want to know why the tether woke up? Why you woke up? Let me guess. The answer's light deeper in the vaults. One level down, maybe two. That's all I ask. I'll stick to you the whole way. If we don't go, well, those answers will stay buried. If all the lousy, you swear you got answers for me? That's fine. I'll give you a chance. One chance. This only works if I'm calling the shots. If I say run, you run. Excellent. Okay. I think I found the thing so I can activate those Tesla things. The tethers can save your progress. I do feel it is a little wordy. Can I activate this again? There's that. That's just the saving now. Yeah. So that's like in Metroid when you go to little save corridors. And you do that cool. I can't do it. Metroid has some good sound effects though. Okay, I got a bounty board. Can I take them both? I got them, okay. I feel like, you know, most games, they pace the first 30 minutes. So, like, you know, you get the best first impression. I don't mind, like, the amount of text here, but I definitely feel like it's a little, it feels a little front-loaded. There's a doggy up there. I want to get the doggy. Where I'm kind of like curious, is that how it is throughout the whole game? Is this well, like you can go down faster. Is that where it came from before? Yeah. I can't go fast upwards. Because I feel like if there's that much talking, like one encounter and then like 5 minutes of dialogue. I may get burned out, is I guess what I'm saying. Is this just... Yeah, so that's just giving me ammo, so I could have used that to shoot that guy. Sounds like you're in a mood. Who are you? How'd you get in here? I'm a Soldner and now getting out now. Some screwhead trip security and now the Clockworks are taking a swing at anything. That revolver might... I give it a look. Alright, but make it quick. Let's see it. Classic, isn't she? Don't make them like this anymore. What did you do? Is it sparking? The sparking you're seeing is a finely machined kinetic inverter. Hold the switch and it'll electrify those bullets of yours. Okay. So now I can try shooting that Tesla switch to overload it. You unlocked a new core node on the gem board. Unlock core nodes by opening chests, defeating enemies, completing quests. Core nodes will enable new abilities. Let's look at that. So I unlocked Tesla bullets, which I think means I can kind of like, I can put unlock upgrade. Yeah, so I could do increased blade damage, increased gun damage. It kind of reminds me of like Diablo 4s, and I mean a lot of games do it, but they're boards that you unlock at the end game, the way like the nodes look here. But essentially it looks like there's different abilities, and then in between nodes, so like active abilities, and then like passive upgrades. So some of these big ones, I guess, yeah, it all looks... It looks like sometimes there are stops here. Purchase connecting seals to open the path forward. I don't see any way to reset. That's the accessory slot. Add an additional slash to your flurry of light. Continue to tap. Should I go more damage? Should I unlock some abilities? Add another cylinder to your revolver so you can get more than one bullet. So I could go boom. Health. Another cylinder. So I feel like just a flat... Let's see. Right now I'm dealing 40. So that's 5 more damage. So that's not too small. It's 10.25%, something like that. I kind of want to get to have that extra bullet though. A critical chance increases blade break and gun break. I think it wanted me to attack while he was stunned. Ow. Can I regenerate that again? Oh, I think I should have held that down longer. That's alright. I'm really hyped up for the Metroid Prime 4. We don't have a date on it yet, and I'm very curious if it's going to end up being like a cross-gen release with a Switch 2 eventually, or maybe it'll be on the Switch 2 before long. I'm very bad at the timing on that. What was the... Okay, right bumper to heal. How does that charge up? I gotta like back off. Seems like I just hold the button down and it was doing it. Oh, I can get to that doggy now, I bet. Must save. Wasn't he just below? Should I go down there? I can't. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to go all the way back now. Oh, man. I couldn't... You can't scroll the screen down, so I couldn't see where he was exactly. Okay. Not sure what that did. I need to be up higher, don't I? But... Did I... Oh, I gotta roll through here. I was lost for a minute. Cannot roll through those guys. You can while they're attacking, though. That's good enough. I didn't notice when I died if I lost any kind of currency or anything. Okay, so it's triangle. I'm using a PlayStation remote, so it's triangle to do the charge one. I just was clicking the wrong one. Ow! It kind of has a feel of Symphony of the Night a little bit. Like, I feel like you get a little bit more options in that game, maybe by the end. Okay, I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Not completely sure where the doggy is, though. I guess we're just gonna... Oh, wait. What are you doing here? Are there any of your other friends out there? I better keep an eye out. Now hurry back. When I'm back, I should check in. It's a corgi. I love corgis. That was a little annoying. Ow! That shit hurts. I'm kind of just trying to find a good breaking point here. I just wanted this to be like the first 30 minutes or so. Okay, healing. I kind of feel like maybe I'm coming to a boss or something. Okay, there's a keycard reader. I've got another point here. Kind of feel like I should increase the blade damage and go around this way. So far I'm enjoying this. Another level. So I need to get different key cards. I got an accessory. It gives me 10 health and resistance. So here's can enhance stats, allowing to make more. Toggle the information panel to see the changes. You got a leather bracer. Cool. I like items. Alright, so now I've got that equipped. You totally could just go in and out of a doorway, fight, you know, these respawning guys if you wanted to cheese it a little bit. What are you doing back here? What am I doing here? Can a guy take a lunch break? Looks more like you're covering with a sandwich. Cowering. See, speaking of which, from that giant sword and gun of yours, I'm betting you're Soldner. Yeah? Go on. You might have noticed that most of the clockwork are a little worse for wear. I'm supposed to be taking the faulty ones out of commission. All you need to do is turn in a few clockwork cores at the end of my shift. I'll give you a key to one of those vaults up there. How many do I need to slag? I got eye drops. I want to also test this on the Steam Deck. I've seen anecdotally some people saying it works there, but I have not booted it up myself. Yeah, the delay on that roll is just enough to, like, screw me up. How do I get in there? Oh. Leon's Brew. These guys appear to be, like, getting a little bit higher level. Clockwork core. Okay, that's what that guy asked for. Is this where it came from? No. I'm in, like, another room. Some pouring house. What are you doing back here? Don't touch anything. Don't dream of it. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. She didn't seem very pleased. Screw her. Some of these guys are kind of just like annoying to fight. The shield guys, if you don't have the bullets to stun them, they just take a lot of damage. Oops. There's also a way down over there I didn't notice. What's the blue thing? Tether. Oh, okay. I'm thinking those will probably be fast travel points. I didn't look if I can. I can't like highlight it or anything. I'm curious. In these games, a lot of time those end up being fast travel points. Overall, though, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm clearly pretty early. Nope. I was kind of like, I am not seeing how I could progress there. I wonder if I have to unlock something more. I hear a doggy. Okay. Stop shooting me. That's where I came in, right? There's another door on this side. Should read how many cores that guy wants. It is nice that you don't have to kill a guy to get the energy back, so those shield guys you can hit a couple times and then you have the energy to give them a bad time. Ow! That's a cool effect though. I'm dead. That sent me back here. Not cool. But I think I might end there. I feel like that's a pretty good first kind of session here. Kind of got a picture of what the game is. It seems like, you know, it's a Metroidvania. You got items, you got a skill tree. I like that. It's very narrative heavy, which isn't necessarily a plus for me. I feel like I prefer these Metroidvanias to be kind of like a little more solitary experience, like a character exploring a place, and figuring things out for themselves. In this first small session, I feel like I've interacted with so many characters, and it's not necessarily meaningful dialogue, in my opinion. But it's not necessarily a negative if there's a payoff for it. And I guess I have not obviously played enough to see a payoff yet. Nice. Save another doggy. So I do want to check this out more. I'll probably play on the Steam Deck, and if it keeps my attention and I end up putting, you know, a good chunk of time in, or I beat it, I'll do another video, probably a review, or at least a more thorough examination with my thoughts after more time in the game. But yeah, I think I'll end it here. If you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, drop me a comment with any thoughts. Oh, I can't go down there. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a great night.